Hi, I am Tom Matarazzo, and today we will be talking about the history of mass media. Mass media provides the essential link between the individual and the demands of the technological society. This quote by Jacques Ellul captures how mass media affects society in its entirety. Mass media serves as a gateway for the public to information ranging from politics to social trends. If you have a computer, smartphone, newspaper, or television, then you have bought into the giant that is mass media. For centuries, the public has demanded a grand scale of information that is available to all on a day-to-day basis. From the birth of the printing press to the smartphone in your hand, mass media spread throughout society like a wildfire on a local and national scale. Regardless of age, gender, or ethnicity, everyone craves mass media, and without it, society would be starved of information. Today I will inform you on the history of mass media and how each form has advanced to what we know as mass media today. We will begin with examining the dawn of social media by starting with the newspaper. Before the newspaper, people acquired knowledge through block books and scribe-written documents that were all copied by hand, unable to keep up with the demand for information. It wasn't until the middle of the 15th century when movable type revolutionized the way humans provided mass media to the public. Johannes Gutenberg is the man responsible for creating the first form of mass media by developing a machine called the printing press. Gutenberg then went on to print and sell 200 copies of the Bible, turning his creation to the public eye and causing a mass spread of his new invention. By 1500, about 2,500 European cities acquired presses and began printing their own information to the public. All levels of society changed from this point on. Information could be mass-produced and available to all despite social class or intellect. In the book, The Printing Press as an Agent of Change, Elizabeth Einstein, she states, neither political, constitutional, elastical, and economical events, nor sociological, philosophical, and literary movements can be fully understood without taking into account the influence the printing press has exerted upon them. Another form of mass media that came about in the 1920s is the radio. The first unofficial use that paved the way for the radio was by a professor from Pittsburgh who broadcast speech and music over a symbol of wireless signals. As technology advanced over time, governments as well as businesses saw it fitting to expand these devices from primarily a point-to-point or person-to-person application to a one-to-many application. This expansion really launched the radio as a medium for mass media, transmitting entertainment as well as information to many. During the 1400s, the radio was found at the center of most family rooms in America because as time went on, its content advanced from mostly advertisements to news, dramas, comedies, music, and quiz shows, among others. The next form of social media I will be discussing is the television. The television was first invented in 1927 by Philo Taylor Farnsworth and went on to replace the radio as the dominant broadcast medium by the 1500s and took over home entertainment. The TV has only increased in popularity since then and has transformed into a now essential part of a large number of homes today that people just couldn't imagine life without. Before this massive impact on society spread to the magnitude it exists at today, in 1948, there were 37 television stations on air in the United States. Now, with hundreds of different television stations and networks that expand and developed over time, people see the television as a normality to life, and without it, people would be deprived of information easily attainable due to 24/7 news. Overall, mass media has been one of the biggest influences on society due to the fact that it is the primary way the public receives most of its information. Newspapers, radios, and televisions are advancements on the mass media timeline as each one builds upon the other as time goes on. The future of mass media is unknown. Whatever new gadget sweeps the public could perhaps be the next facet of media. Only time and technology will tell. However, for the past, the trend stays constant. As technology advances, so does the way humans utilize mass media to receive the information they so crave. If we can go from metal blocks, stamping paper with letters, to a high-speed supercomputer in our hands, then I'd say the evolution of mass media has a very long way to go. Thank you. That is all.